Today I'm checking out this fluid extractor. It's a syringe type extractor where you can, pull pretty much any kind of liquid out of anything. I'm going to use it to empty oil out of small engines, but it can be used for many different purposes to pull any kind of fluids out. I was sent this at no cost, so I can do this review. Let's go ahead and take this thing out of the box and check it out. When you take this thing out of the box, you're going to find the extractor itself, and this is what I mean, like syringe-like. It has an end right here that you hook up to one of these attachments here, and then you can pull this handle here, and it just sucks the liquid inside of this. This does come with this hose and two size, like straws, I guess you could call these. They're plastic hoses that are nice and rigid, like a straw, where you can stick it in there and pull everything out. Then it has some, it looks like replacement O-rings. So if the ones in there wear out, you've got some more, and different kind of connectors here so that you can connect all this different thing. You could probably connect the straw and then put this soft hose right here on it, but it's in the bag, and let's test it out. So I did pull the, I guess, plunger piece out of it, the little handle with the O-rings on it out of here, so you can kind of see these are the O-rings that if for some reason they got old and brittle, which pretty much any rubber gasket eventually will, you have replacements. And it basically just screws on the top of there. You push it in. It's got a little spring that helps you, making sure you don't go too far. Nice big handle to pull on. Looks really nice and simple. Another cool thing is it has measurements on the side here. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to angle it in the sun. But it lets you know how much fluid you're pulling out. So if you are, let's say working on a small engine and you need to pull out so much oil, well, you'll know how much you're pulling out and if you got it all based on these measurements. Another cool thing I just noticed is, like with this plastic straw, this is actually a quick release valve here. So it's really easy to put these on and take them off. They seal well, but if you need to take it off, you just pull in that black, piece of plastic and they just fall out, no problem. So here for replacement, this comes with the O-rings that you can replace, and it even comes with another one of those quick disconnect valves. Those are there for replacement if you need it. The other pieces that were in the plastic bag is this coupler. It lets you put the bigger plastic straw connected to the smaller plastic straw to make it, longer basically. And then you've also got this like brass fitting here, and what this does is it lets you put this rubber hose, the flexible hose, on there, and then you can connect this into this same connector here, and now you've got a straw with a flexible hose at the end. So great configuration. I like all the different pieces that it comes with. It makes it very easy to use, and now we're going to test it. So to test this, I'm going to take out some of this old diesel fuel that I'd put in this container, and basically this is how this thing works. You just pull this top part here. Again, it's going to work just like a syringe, and those O-rings are really tight in there. But as you can see, it not only pulled that in, but it also shows you how much. Like this is 0.15 of a quart, 150 cc's of fuel that I just pulled out of there. And if I wanted to put it back in, you can just push it back in like a syringe. And it makes it super easy to handle chemicals like this. So this should work with, basically any kind of liquids. Read the manual to make sure you're not using something you shouldn't be using with it, but it should be fine with things like oils, transmissions, most of the stuff that you would have on a vehicle. All right, well, I hope this review was helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Y'all take care.